Hello students, now we are moving towards our last part of the lesson, that is the lesson number 4, the rat trap from Flamingo. So now we are continuing with the story. Just then the stranger entered a good looking suit of clothes. Now he changed his get-up. He wore a very good looking suit of clothes, a white shirt with a starch collar and white shoes. The whole shoes, sorry. Although he was well groomed, the ironmaster did not seem pleased. So ironmaster was not so happy. Why? Because he realized that he had made a mistake that last night. So he had a mistake with the acquaintance of the peddler. Now in the broad light, it was impossible to mistake him for an old acquaintance. The stranger made no attempt to dissemble. So he also agreed. He explained that it was not his fault. He had never pretended to be anything but a poor trader. So he explained that he just wanted to tell him the truth, that he is nothing but only a poor peddler. He had requested the ironmaster to let him stay in the forge. So he requested the ironmaster to allow him to stay in a forge. He was ready to put on his rags and go away. So he also told him that I will wear my rag clothes and I will move. The ironmaster thought that it was not honest on the part of the man and wanted to call sheriff. So the ironmaster was not thinking that this person is a honest one, and he wanted to call a sheriff. Sheriff means the chief justice. Okay. The tramp then told the ironmaster that the whole world was nothing but a big rat trap. So peddler started to explain him about the world's reality. That world is nothing but only a big rat trap. All the good things that were offered to him were nothing but cheese rings, and bits of hope, set out to drag a poor fellow into trouble. So these are the things which are only set for the trouble for the poor persons. The sheriff may lock him up for this. He warned the ironmaster that a day might come when he might want to get a big piece of pork, and then he would get caught in the trap. So he explained the ironmaster, assured the ironmaster that one day you will also find yourself in the same condition and you will also get caught in the trap. The ironmaster began to laugh. He dropped the idea of informing the sheriff. So he cancelled his idea to call the sheriff. However, he asked the tramp to leave and open the door. So he asked the tramp to leave the place immediately. Just then his daughter entered and asked her father what he was doing. That morning she was quite happy and she wanted to make the things for the rich quite homelike. The rich means what? The person with a bad luck. Means the peddler. She wanted to make the things for that person only. So she spoke in the favor of the vagabond. Vagabond means what? The person who moved from one place to another place. The wanderer. Though she wanted him to enjoy a day of a peace with them, just one in the whole year. She knew that there was a mistake, but they should not chase away a human being whom they had asked to come there and promised Christmas cheer. So she wanted to persuade her father that he should not let him go away. The ironmaster hoped that she wouldn't have to regret that. The young girl led the stranger up to the table and asked him to sit and eat. So she offered a food for him. The man did not say a word but helped himself to the food. So the peddler continued with the food without saying a word. He looked at the girl and wondered why she had intervened for him. So he was thinking that why she is taking his side. Christmas Eve passed at Ramsgate just as it always had. The stranger did his meal. The stranger did not cause any trouble because he did nothing but sleep. So after his food, he slept. They woke him up and he would have his meal. In the evening, the Christmas tree was lighted. 2 hours later, he was around once again to eat the Christmas fish and porridge. So he continued with his evening meal. After getting up from the table, he went around and said thank you and good night to everyone present. So he said only thanks. The girl told him that the suit he wore was to be a Christmas present and he did not have to return it. So that suit is a kind of a Christmas present for him and he need not to return it. If he wanted to spend a next Christmas Eve in a peace, he would be welcome back again. So she invited him for the next Christmas Eve also. The man with the rat traps did not answer. He only stared at the young girl in a limitless amazement. So he was really very much amused with the behavior of that girl. He was very much happy. The next morning, the ironmaster and his daughter got up early and went to Christmas service. So they continued with their day-to-day works. They drove back at about 10 o'clock. The young girl sat and hung her head even more dejectedly than usual. So after coming back, she was feeling really very much sad. Why? Because at the church, she learned that an old crofter, the ironworks, had been robbed by a man who went around selling rat traps. So she got the news that a crofter of the ironworks had been robbed by a rat trap seller. The ironmaster feared that the man might have stolen many silver spoons from the cupboard. So he wanted to check whether the things have been stolen from his home. As the wagon stopped at the front step, the ironmaster asked the valet about the stranger. So as soon as they reached the home, the ironmaster inquired about the stranger to the valet. The valet told him that the stranger had left. He had already left and he had not taken anything with him at all, but he had left a package for Miss Wilmason as a Christmas present. So he left a packet for his daughter. And opening the package, she gave a little cry of joy. So she was really very much happy. Why? Because she found a small rat trap and in it lay the 3 wrinkled 10-kroner notes. So he left the 3 10-kroner notes in that small rat trap. There was also a letter addressed to her. He did not want her to be embarrassed by a theft, but act as a captain. So whatever the trust she showed for him, he don't want to